right, so I am going to the ER again. Take 2, almost exactly to the hour, a month ago from the last time that I went. I honestly like feel more positive today mood-wise. I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure that I do have a cyst and that it has ruptured. The pain this morning was similar to last time. It feels like someone has taken a meat tenderizer and just done that all over my abdominal muscles. And I have a low-grade fever still. I also have diarrhea, which can indicate that something has changed. I also have excessive hunger. Like yesterday I probably ate twice as much as I normally eat, and I was still hungry today. And it hurts to laugh. Stop it. Which was last month too, when I had the burst ovarian cyst. So my doctor just keeps responding with go to the ER. So really she just wants me to get more tests and labs done, and I would prefer to do that out of the ER because the ER is so damn expensive. But here we go. We're going again. And I laugh because otherwise I'll cry, you know? So yeah, so we'll see. To me it feels exactly like last month when I had the burst ovarian cyst and also a UTI. So I'm assuming I have exactly the same thing. And it's really scary just because looking back, I think I've had a lot of symptoms over the last year that was like a cyst growing and then draining, because I've had draining feelings in my abdominal area over the past year a couple of times, and they really freaked me out because it was like a seriously weird draining feeling. And I've also had warm feelings, like warm water. So my hypothesis is that this is a problem that has been developing over the last year, and now it is about to, yeah, it's culminating now. So I'm really hoping that we can figure something out and that we'll get answers. It's honestly just been super stressful over the past 2 days, like trying to keep deciding, like basically triaging it. Do we go in? Do we not go in? Do we go in? Can we just get it done somewhere else? I just need labs. I just need to pee in a cup. But it is what it is. So we're gonna go in. I'm currently vlogging because I'm trying to distract myself while I wait for my dad to come pick me up, because my mom still has a double vision, so she cannot drive safely, and I'm really exhausted. So I would prefer to just be chauffeured there, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't necessarily feel like it's super safe for me to drive. So that is the update, and I don't know what will happen next. So stay tuned. I am a little scared, but it'll be fine. All right, so the next clip will hopefully be an update, and hopefully we will have more information. All right, here we go. All right, so proof that I was in the ER. This is a week old. I react to bandaging. So when they put an IV in you, I react to it. So it's been 6 days since I've been in the ER. Sorry, I've just been crying a lot today. I don't know whether to go like chronologically or, all right, I'll try to go chronologically. So went to the ER. It was later this time. It was exactly a month later, but it was later in the day when we went, and they couldn't find evidence of a burst cyst. And the morning before I'd had a sharp pain, which could have been it bursting, and the fluid could have cleared up fast enough that they didn't see any. And so that's kind of our hypothesis of what happened, because I literally had exactly the same symptoms to the T as exactly 1 month ago when I had the burst ovarian cyst. And so we went in, we're there for a lot longer. They also did an abdominal ultrasound, and I had to drink 6 cups of water for this ultrasound. And so then I just had to pee so bad the rest of the day. And they were also giving me IV fluid, so I was just so hydrated. It was out of control. But anyway, so they did an ultrasound. I didn't find anything. They did a CT scan. Didn't find anything. So anyway, since then, I have continued to have a low-grade fever. I have just not felt any better. In fact, the pain was worse that night after I came home from the ER. And I've just continued to feel like absolute poop. I was really hoping that when I went in to see my primary care doctor, she would have thoughts, ideas. She would be able to get me in to see a GI specialist or a GYN sooner. My GI specialist is September, the doctor's appointment, and my GYN appointment is October. That's so long. I don't feel good. I don't want to wait that long. Like, I started having back pain last night, and so it was uncomfortable no matter what position I was in. I was just like rocking back and forth in pain because my front hurts, and so I leaned forward and then that helps it from hurting, but then my back felt better if I was leaning backwards, so I was just like rocking in pain. Like, my body is just so overwhelmed. I feel like it's just shutting down from all of the like pain and symptoms that I'm in. I have an ear infection, so I can't hear out of this ear, and it's like really painful, and I've had it for 2.5 weeks now. So basically every month now I'm gonna have this pain. Probably it's 2 months now that's been happening. I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense because I'm really upset and frustrated. I was hoping that my primary care doctor would have thoughts or ideas or would make a call and help me get in to see someone sooner, but she couldn't. It's just really frustrating because I just feel like I'm at the lowest I've been. And I've had chronic illness for 11 years now, and I've had so many lows during that time. Like 2 Fridays ago, I couldn't eat without help. I couldn't walk on my own. I couldn't talk. It's really bad. I've just been, you know, pushing through, trying to work through it, trying to just keep my head from drowning and pushing through until my symptoms got better or until I got relief from them. And now relief is not coming. At the least, it is months away. And I'm like trying to run a business, a company during this time, and I feel like I'm letting my team down, not there for them when they need me. I didn't take classes this spring because I was feeling so bad, but I'm supposed to take 1 class this fall, and I'm not even sure I can even do that. I'm just like really not doing well. God, there's just a constant ringing in my ear from this ear infection, and it just is so distracting. I think I just was really hoping that she would have some thoughts because I've been feeling so bad. And I don't have any options other than just to wait. Just to wait for months for these doctor's appointments to try to get answers. And I'm really struggling. I'm not gonna lie, like, I just don't see any light at the end of the tunnel. And if there is any light, usually it's the train that's coming with like something else. Here's an ear infection, here's back pain, here's ovary problems, which you haven't had for your 11 years of chronic illness. Let's just like keep adding more stuff to it. I'm just so frustrated because I do like everything I can to feel better. You know, like I eat healthy. When I have energy, I try to exercise to the ability that I can, even if that's just going for a walk. I mean, I just try everything. I follow all the doctor's stuff. It's just like, when do I get a break, you know? And people with chronic illness understand that. But I mean, I am like so disabled at this point. If it weren't for my mom, like most days, I don't think I would be eating or drinking like properly, because I will just sit there because I don't have the energy to go refill my water bottle, or if I'm laying down, I don't even have the energy to like sit up to get a drink. So there's no way I could hold even a part-time job at this point. Like, the reason I chose entrepreneurship and to try to run my own business was that I would have flexibility to work on the days when I did have a little bit of energy. And I don't have any energy anymore. So I think I'm just really grieving that I thought I was gonna get some relief soon, and I've just kept holding out, hoping that I would get relief. My body is just so overwhelmed and in so much pain. And there's so much inflammation. Like, she was just like, yeah, that symptom's inflammation, that symptom's inflammation. It was like, okay, how do we get the inflammation down? I'm dying here. And it's like so hard to explain to people who don't experience chronic illness or don't have chronic illness or don't know someone who has chronic illness. And like, people just don't get it. They don't understand. And I'm just not coherent today to like explain it well. I feel like it's just me like freaking out for like 10 minutes straight. But when I got home, the first thing I wanted to do was come and talk in front of his camera, because it's almost like therapy for me. Like, it feels very therapeutic. It just really helps me. So thank you for letting me lose it in front of you. I realize that this is probably not fun to watch and not interesting to watch for a lot of people, but for other people who have chronic illness, I'm sure they totally understand these days, and most people don't show these days, and I'm trying to be vulnerable and show the good and the bad of my life and of chronic illness and all of that, because there are gifts from chronic illness. Like, I feel like I'm so much more empathetic and understanding of people, but the bad stuff is really bad, and I'm just so tired. I don't have to deal with it anymore. So yeah, I feel like I'm really processing right now with you. You're seeing me in real time try to process this doctor's appointment, and that there's no relief coming. Like, the specialist appointments I have are over the next like 3-4 months. Most of them are in October, and I just have to wait. There's no relief. There's no help coming for months, and that is like a really hard pill to swallow. I'm not gonna lie, because I've just been pushing and trying to hold out for some relief, and I'm so tired. I'm so tired and frustrated, and I just don't want to have to keep fighting, because fighting is so hard. I feel like I'm at war with my body, and the battle is just inside my body, and every day there's like a new casualty, there's like a new symptom. So yeah, thank you to everyone who has been sending me messages and checking in on me and thinking of me. I really haven't been on my phone because I'm just so overwhelmed and stressed and in so much pain that I'm just really shut down right now. I feel like I'm in hibernation mode, and I was hoping to come out of that because I was hoping to get some relief, but that's not happening, so I probably will continue to be in hibernation mode. So just know that I see your messages and I really appreciate it, and thank you to all my friends for, you know, being there for me and reaching out. I'm really just trying to focus on surviving right now, and like trying to have hope even when I really feel very hopeless. So that is my sole goal right now, is to not spiral any deeper. So yeah, thank you for being here with me, and if you are struggling too, know that you are not alone, and it's okay to not be okay, and we just try one day at a time to feel a little bit more okay. That is my only goal right now, honestly. So yeah, more in the weeks to come as I try to navigate feeling like I'm dying and not having any relief. And every day there are ups and downs, and so one day I might not be able to walk on my own, and the next day I might have enough energy to play a game with my mom, you know? So we'll just see. But it is really scary, I'm not gonna lie. I guess that's the update, honestly. Hopefully things will get better in the weeks to come. Probably not for a couple months now, and I'm just trying to process that. So thank you for letting me cry to you, because I have this thing where I can't cry if I'm alone, but when there's a camera there, I feel like there's someone else there so I can cry. But it is really hard. I hate crying in front of other people, so honestly this is very vulnerable for me, so please be kind. But thank you for being here, and let's just keep surviving. Sierra out.